Hello everyone and welcome back to some more Masters of Command as we go back into some beautiful HRE action here on our legendary difficulty run. And we're about to face the headquarter. Our army is in a pretty solid spot. We are still waiting on a couple important level ups here, but we have a good couple of them in a pretty solid state. Our cavalry here all around is in a pretty good state, for example. We might want to swap these guys out for the Chevalier here for this fight, as those guys are just a bit better, having a good bit more morale, and with the better weapon here, also a bit extra, as we are here right next to the enemy, and going into the Battle of Bautzen here against the headquarter, and this is going to be interesting. Good amount of artillery. Going around the other side, but more importantly, a lot of infantry that we will have to deal with. And this is a solid battlefield usually. This part of the map I quite like. I'll have to see how we go about this, as we have our good shooting formation here, and then the slightly more melee-oriented infantry over here. Artillery is a mix of good and bad artillery, and our cavalry is all around quite strong. The Saxon Tatars are in a good state. We obviously would want to be a bit more different units here. The Imperials might have been decent for that, but the Chevaliers are just much better cavalry, so having them around here, I believe, is worth it nonetheless. And yeah, we're gonna keep cavalry here on the right side, as we have a river on the left. The question is, do we set up our infantry here as well, or do we set up our infantry here around these towns? Or do we split them up and leave an opening in the middle? Because this hill is a great... Like, this one is fantastic. You have a hill and you have walls. That's the dream scenario. Could just leave half of our army here, or half of our infantry, and move the other one to the right side, and then maybe even push with the cavalry through the middle. That could be interesting. Would put the artillery on the right side. I believe that's what we're actually gonna do. It's risky, but it also leaves us a bit more space to maneuver and swing around. So we actually go with the cavalry through the middle here. Gonna swing this cavalry on the left side, this infantry here on the left side, the second infantry division on the right side, protecting the hill. Cavalry with the hill advantage, getting better accuracy. Okay. Guys need to advance over here. These guys will just swing around here. That's the first one. I'm gonna use cover here good as possible. Nope. For the last one. Very musketeers. Let's go. Let's advance you all. General will go around here. We have a look at how the enemy advances. They have some Jaegers. They will outgun us with their rifles. The Prussians in general, pretty good at that. They even have some legendary Jaegers here with the Avieda Feldjägers. Their cavalry, relatively beatable. Goons, Hussars, Corsairs, all decent cavalry. Weapons here on them decent as well, but not great. Like, they're all just having sabers. So cavalry should be pretty beatable for our cavalry, which is better. They have good infantry, like, so our cavalry really has to do a good job. They have less cavalry than we do as well, but they have obviously a lot more infantry. They have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 normal infantry units and 4 or 5 light infantry here, so even the normal infantry is 1.5 times our numbers, so that's not great. The artillery should be somewhat on par with ours here, most likely, or slightly bit behind us. We have 2 good guns here, I believe, and 1 bad gun. Yeah. So our 2 good guns are slightly better guns. Not like we have 2 really good guns. We only have 1. Plus, we have pretty good equipment on these as well. So this is going to be helpful. The stats buff that we get from the traits, like Food and Scoot, will help us out here as well. And frontal fire thing usually should be an advantage here too. Question is, do we shoot up the infantry here, or do we start shooting up cavalry? And I believe we start with shooting up the cavalry as much as possible. This is good. Yeah, these guys obviously can only hit the infantry. So they do that job. They do it pretty well. Frontier Grenadiers better get going here. Guys all stay back for now. Don't want you to be the focus of the enemy cavalry. This does hurt. Okay. Enemy infantry is actually somewhat light on this flank, so we still might want to roll that up. They spread out quite heavily on the left side here. Since you guys need to use that base cover more. Okay. This is going surprisingly well so far. We're not amazing at CQC here just yet with these units. Okay, we send you after these guys. Do these guys have spikes? Yeah, these guys have spikes. That is annoying. Cavaliers swing around. Yeah, we could have pushed you even closer. Before you reload, get closer. Cavaliers doing a good job here. Yeah, this will be the problematic flank. These guys are coming for us. Artillery's firing into our flank. Volunteer veteran musketeers. Full-time grenadiers. You did a good job there. Oh no, wait for them to fire. One more salvo. Then we run in. And these guys can swing around. These guys can all start crushing the enemies. That we over there. No, bro. Guys. They're like that. Oh, come on. I just want these guys. Cuirassiers not really holding up here. On their own. Okay, this is a moment where we just shoot them up. These guys, oh god. This will be a problem. But you guys start swinging around. Artillery, start firing up these guys. Imperial Cuirassiers are pretty messed up. And they have cavalry around our flanks here. That is a big problem. We need you guys to actually cover that. Have a decent amount of stuff here going on. We need all of you swinging around here. These two guns doing a good job. Bavarians doing a good job as well. Yeah, these guys need to be stopped before they actually murder us. Okay, period Cuirassiers. All of you, Saxons. Oh, you guys actually not. You need to help out there. This is good. Close fight volley. No charge. I think this is how we beat them here. You guys are pretty cooked, thanks to the artillery. Let's break these cuirassiers before they break us. We got the artillery. That is pretty big. Our cavalry here. One versus the first one. Okay, some of our horses are running. The other horses are coming back. We need to break these guys. These guys are doing well. Ah, you're doing a mistake. Oh no, yeah. Need to break these guys. Oh, come on. You really hit them so badly. This is bad when they come back there. Come on, guys. Hit them. Yeah, our flank here is collapsing. Leader. We're in trouble thanks to you. These guys, grenadiers, get on them. Rest, move here slowly, regain some stamina. Grenadiers need to regain. Come on, why are you guys doing so badly? Okay. Bavarians flank around. Tatars is doing well. These Tatars are not doing so well. Vice Musketeer out of ammo. We might as well push them forward. This is going pretty okay. The better equipment here is working out right now. And yeah, this is the big problem. Fucking hell. Why do we not hit any of them? Oh my goodness, that was close. Good that we have high quality infantry there. And you guys actually shouldn't do that. We get you onto the Prussian lifeguard there. Okay, Kreis Kateria here doing pretty poorly. Saxon Musketeers. Get onto these guys. You guys all... No, wait, what the hell are you doing? So hit point one of these two is in trouble. Oh, this was so close. Losing one of those good artillery pieces would have been devastating at this point again. Okay, these guys should be fine. It seems like we're not losing any units. We might lose some officers. But for now, it doesn't look like we're losing any units. Nice. But here, oh no. Oh no. We lost one of our better officers here. Goddamn Prussian lifeguards. Last minute action there. Could have kept the cuirassiers out of there. Come on, break them. Thanks. Okay. So this is how we go into the third act. It went so well until right at the end. Losing one of our best officers. That's annoying. Not the end of the world. We'll leave it, take the replacements here. Yeah. On Bush. Getting got there. Hopefully we find a suitable replacement officer early in the next act. Just one here leveling up. Not it. Not really it either. Might want to keep this around though. Stamina hit is annoying, but kind of fine. You already have a horse. You didn't have a horse. You have a better horse. And give that here. These guys are more melee focused infantry units. Get them good melee items. These guys obviously come here as well. Stamina could be nice. Better accuracy. Better pipes here. Yes. Saxon field artillery. Ooh. Okay, now they're both the same again. Bit annoying, but also kind of fine. With this, we go into act number 3 here. Ammunition consumption here is helpful. The rest is too risky here. High level run. Ooh, Bavarian artillery. We don't have that anymore, right? Grenadiers are nice as well. Those. And here we get this. Saxon Lifeguard Grenadiers actually might be it. Raid settlements. We get better money out of raiding settlements, so we actually might do that. Raid Silesia, fighting Prussia again. Into Schlesien we go. And we get it supply cash. But cavalry is not something we need. Need the ammunition here. We're still short. Quartered musket balls on high level is a good catch here as well. These guys better boots. And we have a look at Breslau. We won't get any good towns anymore. We need a good infantry leader. This is decent infantry, but this is not. Ooh, yeah, we found one. Combat bonuses from elevation, cover effectiveness. Well, actually, maybe not. Oh, on Varel it is. Yeah, this is what we need in an officer. Good horses, great sabers. We're already running low on stuff. Item prices here are high. We need the good stuff here. And horses are the way to victory for us, so we will pay a bit extra for good stuff for them. Let's go with some better saddles here. You will need to buy ammunition, even though it's really expensive. But we're gonna plunder his place anyway in a second. 38 won't buy us anything here. We wouldn't get close to affording any of these things. Better pipes here. Selling prices for stuff are not terrible here. Sell these kind of things. I want to sell this as well. Can get one more high quality item, and morale and melee damage for cavalry is such a high quality item. Then we're gonna raid our first town here. Start getting closer to our Saxon Life Guards. Oh, this is actually good stuff. Okay. So, first of all, one of you two taking this. Ah, right. Had a reloader. Okay, then guys. You guys can get the good saddle to make a difference. Yeah, you guys only had the mediocre boots. You guys could use some better. Importantly though, ooh, we also can make you Bavarian veteran musketeers now. That's good. Saxons are still limited. The Saxon Chevalier are still limited as well. Alright. That is a trade-off there as well. Better stamina is nice. Gotta give these guys some musket bolts here. This can get good horses. Have some good horses. You can also take the saddle here. And these Imperial Chevaliers could be really good. They are a unit that we want to keep in a fight. It'd be nice to have these guys with some better stamina. Their base stamina is not that great actually. Like for cavalry this is pretty damn low, so having them a bit higher here will be helpful as well. How many slums do we have? We have 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. Oh wow. Okay, we need to go for this slum here as well. We want to take fights like this because this is a decent army to get into this area against. We still need a bit of veterancy on some of the units. And a bit of loot. And a bit of money for better equipment. And manpower is something that we can get with gold for just marching around, so. Ammunition. Need here. Okay, this is one of my favorites. Artillery around here. First Infantry Division around here as well. Second Infantry Division around here. Cavalry waiting for their moments of flank one in the center. Okay. You guys up here. Then Division 2. Standing behind this cover here. Everybody gets going. These guys are absolutely crushing it. Melee damage. But yeah, the Imperial Cuirassiers now are finally really nice at melee. Just need to get them some melee damage reduction item. So that they don't get attritioned as fast as they currently do. Good first shot. Russian Life Guard. The next target here. Yeah, we need better guns as well. That would be a great catch if we could get that out of some of these battles. Not so great first salvo. Russian Life Guards should be the focus actually. They will be the big danger. Okay. More Prussian Life Guard on the other side. They have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 Prussian Life Guards over there. Okay. They don't have cavalry. We are kind of hoping for outflanking them, but we are more numerous than them. The first lifeguard here can be outflanked as well. Pick these guys in the middle. This is looking dangerous. Come on. Ice musketeers. Get into line. Okay. These guys are taking good damage. That is actually pretty great. Russian Life Guards really taking it. Loving it. Life Guards over here. Doing a decent job as well. Tata boys. Come on, let's go Tata boys. Cuirassiers. Okay. Tata boys. That's good. That's good. Rush the flank. Okay, time to go for the artillery. Wow, the veteran grenadiers here are actually kind of tough as nails. Okay, but we break them there. We really need to go Cuirassiers. That artillery is nasty. We crash into one after another. Okay, they're pushing onto us here. Need to take them on. Head first. Oh no. General. That's a problem now. Cuirassiers. All of you need to rotate. Okay. Württemberg Grenadiers. Okay. Most of you need to run forward there, break these guys. Flanking fire here is dangerous. You guys are in a pretty bad spot. Veterans here not in a good spot. Yeah, I don't like this. Like this much either. Okay. Come on. Yeah. Saxon Tatar infantry is in trouble. Those annoying lifeguards. It's actually way more bloody than I hoped. These are the last guys standing. Okay. Ow! They actually shoot us last second there. That was kind of annoying. I'm regretting a bit running against more of the Prussians here. So I believe when we get our cavalry is just a bit higher, we actually should be fine. It's just that our cavalry is not quite max level quality yet. Okay, we need the ammunition and the money. We got some more promotion. Don't get any cannons. That is somewhat annoying. Any good infantry? Let's reroll. For these guys, as they are in a lot of melee, that is actually quite nice. Accuracy and range is fantastic for artillery. Okay. We have the ammunition set up. Barbarians, vice veterans, Belgian grenadiers, Valentine grenadiers here, doing fine as well. We do have a decent amount of supplies, so we can just go for manpower right now. Don't really need to get a new regiment out of it. Just need to get the manpower out of it right now. Come on. No! That stinks. That means we have to stay on this. Okay, we one more tick and then we got it. Okay. Now we need to go on with normal march. Okay, we need food here. Oh, it's so pricey. Can get better melee. They have some good horses here. Charge and move speed, I believe, is the right horse for us. Cannot get any good equipment anymore. Charge versus melee damage is interesting. Yeah, you get your good charging horses here. We also give you the lands. The lands on legendary is good. You still pay 2 melee here, and you don't want to pay too much melee, but good charge like that is worth quite a bit. Didn't really get any good other legendary items here. Oh wow. Why the hell do you have still such a bad sword? Imperial Cuirassiers. That explains a lot. 12. Yeah, okay, this has a lot better charge. You guys could use this. Only ones that actually have. Yet. You guys still have bad muskets. Tools are decent at melee and better at firing, so we give you these. And all of our infantry has better veterancy gain and stuff, but also morale here, so take that for the morale. Maybe sell some horses. This is a great melee item. This is good for our cavalry. Can't afford both. What we can do now. Can give you guys this for now. And can give you guys the better melee weapon. Then you're really good at melee. That's good. Move here for now. Metal slums. Have the thalers. Going. Need to burn down places, so we burn down this place. As we already 1/3 through the. This is nice stuff as well. Raincoat. Okay, you don't have any coats yet. Less melee damage against you. You guys can get better reload. Both of you get this. You guys could use some better melee. You need a better shooting. The item situation here is still not amazing, but we are starting to get there. Would really like getting into the mountains. Or did we get Hannibal? No, we didn't get Hannibal. But I want to get the slum thing behind me. Okay, they keep quiet. No, let's search for contraband. Okay. Good muskets is big. Good muskets is big. You already have good ones, but yeah, these guys can get upgraded. Rest here is nice and all, but really changing things. The recruits here could take a bit of stuff. We can burn down Kozel here. Have taken some attrition. Okay, we will need to get manpower here soon. This gives us the Saxon Life Grenadiers. Some good ammo boxes. Guess come with grenades. And give them this. They also come with stuff here. Question is, who do we swap out? We already have a price musketeer here. Berg. And do we have anybody double? Saxon veterans. These will be Saxon grenadiers. Variants. Kreis. You can become Kreis grenadiers as well. Like the one we have double is obviously these guys, but one of them is becoming a Saxon cuirassier, because the other one can't become a Saxon cuirassier. We have 2 Imperial cuirassiers as well. So we could just get you in as another infantry, placing one of our cav here. Sideline. Could be an idea. With this, give you this. Oh, kind of like the cavalry approach, but for yeah, we're maxing out on the Imperial patchwork, so for that we kind of need you on this. Württemberg Feldjägers could be an option for this as well. Imperial Hussars could be as well. These guys. But that's for these guys actually to create. If the next battle is an easier one, we will swap out the Imperial Cuirassiers here. And we will try to get these guys 2 Hussars. Now we need to muster again. That fixes our manpower issues. And we get an Imperial Landmiliz. Okay. We would need ammunition here. This is where the slums are at. So do we really need the slums at this point? Professionalism doctrine just means that we hire better officers or better units, and we don't really hire units, so kind of don't need that. The raiding settlement part was more important. Okay, these guys are running from us. So this is the moment where we these guys are already level 9. The ones are still leveling up. Might as well you in there then. This is fine. Okay. Have decent officers. We still need a good artillery piece, so we will still need to get to a town with some decent money at hand. First, this army to be beaten. Getting to the Hussars. Combat effectiveness from the variety of forces we got here should be a nice little bonus by now. Nearly our max, not quite of the artillery and the double Saxon Tatars, but that is okay. Nearly focused infantry, and I believe we start on the left side of these guys this time around. Guys will try to hold the line in the center here. The artillery right behind them. Might even get up to this line. Would be optimal. Let's see. You guys hold this. See how far we can push you. Flank. Oh. 1. There's a 4. 5. Oh, I put both on the flank here. That Prussian infantry forces here quite strong. Cavalry should do fine here. Imperial Provincial Cavalry is not great, but it's actually okay with the weapons. But yeah, not great by any means. They're moving around. Can we could get these guys to this line? That would be optimal. We see. Can do here. Be nice. And maybe push these guys around the full flank. We outnumber the enemy once more. The enemy doesn't have any cannons, so we can just force them into us. These Prussian cuirassiers are actually decently capable. So focused on... Yeah, not great actually on melee. They have decent weapons, but... push you as close as possible. Oh wow, okay, we actually did hit those Bicorps Grenadiers quite nicely. Good shot against the Cuirassiers. Bicorps Veteran Hussars. They have decent stats. Oh, the Dragoons actually are good Dragoons. But they most of the time still charge into us, so... Doesn't seem like we get all the way there, so... let's move into business that we actually can get into. Yeah, shit. Run. Bavarian Musketeers. Back a bit. Bit late. Okay, we need you to charge in there. Okay, this is actually looking pretty decent. Grenadiers are eating it a good bit. We need to have a look at what's going on here. Württemberg, you guys rotate. Okay, should be able to beat those. Aha, 5 cavalry units on the move against ours. You guys need to push through there. Certainly not looking great. Okay. Oh. On the charge. Good fire. Our cavalry needs to get the Freikorps Dragoons out of here as well. They did shoot. Oh, okay. Pass there as well. Then this is the last one. Okay. We did good. Our cavalry is strong. You guys might want to charge there as well. This is all going pretty well. And all of you can rotate around here. My Corps Grenadiers pretty solid at their job. Situation here can be improved, but it's not the end of the world. This is fantastic. Good salvo. I forgot my general. Saxon Tatars. So these guys are suffering. These guys are about to break. Come on. This is not great, but we did hold with our Saxon musketeers. This is annoying. Moving around quickly. But we can flank these guys. That is the last unit, I believe. One charge. Kill them. Yes. Okay. Yeah, fine fight. No officers died this time around. So would want to get a replacement officer for the final act, and we need better artillery guns still. Low class artilleries are not really worth it. We took some decent casualties here, so tempted to go for this. I believe we do. Getting some good guns here. Here's some good rifles. Those are the... those are Delft. Poor melee, okay. Touch firearm. Good range. Solid reload. Solid accuracy. Go with this. Still have really few cavalry with actually good here. Oh, legendary is always great. These guys didn't level up any at all. Kind of frustrating. These guys didn't level up. They're close, but they didn't. Christ Musketeers didn't really get closer to the level up either. Max range here is nice. Can go on these. And just give these guys more morale and melee. The melee is important. Ooh. Basket Hill swords. Good Basket Hill swords are always nice to get. Good saddles are also nice. All these low quality items can get pushed out. Can get this and this on these guys, and now the Imperial Cuirassy is here. A high quality. Guys could use an item. Like, for example, a legendary cross. Go. And some high quality beer. Oh wait, no, here. Target. Where? They have high quality coffee rations here as well. And sell these items. I believe we will need these. We might use that. But yeah, better reload, move speed. Especially improving the reload is nice. Pretty expensive. Only costs 100 here, it only costs 100. Just to make sure, we can give these guys some equipment here as well. Leave it at that. And leave a raid here and see what's over at peak. His Landsuit gets burned. Ooh, nice, not legendary item. See what we can get here. You have a foundry. You have some really expensive legendary guns. I don't believe we will be able to afford, even if we sell a lot of our stuff. No, but we could get you pawns like pawns at least. Even if we sell everything. Yeah, we just can't afford this. Okay. No, we don't need this. Okay, we're still down a good bit. Can we afford an officer here? We could afford melee and command radius. This is a good replacement officer for the ones that we're likely gonna lose. So, what we're gonna take? You guys can just get an upgraded item here. You can hold one of these. We might come back here, so we're not gonna plunder this place just yet. We will move on the search for more stuff. Okay. Let's expand the ammunition here by us 2 weeks, and this is the battle that we're gonna start the next episode. We'll see you all there. 1 or 2 more episodes. Like the next episode, getting ready for the grand final, and then in the final episode, gonna see the final battles. So yeah, getting hot in here, but legendary runs so far going pretty well, even after the setback that we had with the loss of the cannons. But so far pretty happy with Act 3 here. We have some replacements, like a full replacement division. By now we have a replacement officer. We have one decent, two great cannons. One more cannon to go. Oh, realized I made a mistake there. That's something that, wow, okay. Yeah, that will be something to fix in the next episode. See you all there.